Okay. Hi to my 29 subscribers and anybody else who watches this video. Okay. Love Out Loud, the 365 Daily Devotionals, Joyce Meyer. I bought this book several years ago. I forgot when I bought it. Okay, so we're going to start with January 1st, and then I'm going to read today's. Love perfected. No man has at any time yet seen God, but if we love one another, God abides, lives, and remains in us, and his love, that love which is essentially his, is brought to completion, to its full maturity, runs its full course, is perfected in us. 1 John 4:12. Do you know that love is intended to flow to us and then through us? It begins with God's love for us and is brought to completion when we learn to love one another. Being able to love is a process that I believe God has put in place, and it involves 4 steps. First, God gives his love to you. Next, you accept and receive that love. Third, you love God in return. And fourth, you allow God's love to flow through you to other people. Without all 4 steps, love is incomplete. So let's look at each one of them a bit more closely. The first step is God's love for you. It all starts with him, and it begins with the fact that he loves you unconditionally. The second step is for you to respond to God's love. The only proper response is to receive God's love, knowing it's something he freely gives, not something you can earn or otherwise secure for yourself. His love is in you. It is yours, and you will learn that loving yourself properly is God's will. The third step is to give your love to God. This includes worshiping him with your life, spending time in his presence, studying and honoring his word, praying, praising him, and expressing gratitude to him. Of course, the ultimate way we show God that we love him, according to his word, is to obey him. See John 14:15. The fourth step in love being perfected in you is to let it flow through your life to the people around you. Throughout this book, there are lots of ideas about ways you can do that. Plus, the Spirit of God will lead you and prompt you to do things that will demonstrate love to the people around you. Love God today. Receive God's unconditional love. Love yourself, love God, and let love flow through you to other people. Okay, so that's January 1st. Okay, today is July 27th. July 27th. Christ's credentials. You yourselves are our letter of recommendation, our credentials, written in your hearts to be known, perceived, recognized, and read by everybody. 2 Corinthians 3:2. Everybody wants to be loved, and God makes himself known through his love. For this reason, I believe it is important to God's heart for us to focus on expressing his love in order to draw people to Jesus. People are hungry and they are looking for something real. When people see the fruit of the Holy Spirit in us and see that it is good, they will want to find the source of this fruit, this tree of life. They will be ready to accept Jesus as the way to form a personal eternal relationship with God and to experience the abundant, exceptional life on earth that He came to provide. It is an amazing thought to me that we are personal representatives of Jesus Christ and that He is making His appeal to people through us. 2 Corinthians 5:20. Everyone in the world is looking for genuine love. And when we let the love of God flow through us to them, we are representing Christ in the best possible way. We are to go out into the world and let the Holy Spirit flow through us to show people God's love, His patience, His kindness, goodness, and the other fruit. Let the way you live your everyday life be a tool that can use to draw other people to Him. Follow the more excellent way of love. Receive God's love and let it flow in its many forms and power to others. Love others today. Everywhere you go, remember that you represent Jesus to the people around you. Represent Him with love. Okay, and I'm going to read the back of it. It's because I haven't read the back of this one. Jesus said, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself." Luke 10:27. If you had to choose a single verse in the Bible as a formula for successful living, this would be the one to live by, says Joyce Meyer. It comes down to this: love God, yourself, and others. Many Christians get mixed up about what love really is. They know they should love God and others, but don't understand that loving yourself is 1/3 of God's equation. Instead, they mistakenly think of it as being selfish or egotistical. In Love Out Loud, these daily devotionals will help you walk through the process of learning to love God with your whole heart, which will then help you love yourself in a balanced, healthy way. And as you do, you will be able to really love others the way God does. It's a winning combination that will fulfill you for the rest of your life. Okay, so that's January 1st. That's the introduction, January 1st, July 27th, in the back of the book. Thank you for watching.